Being a sole trader tradesperson is a very rewarding career and normally quite well paid too. However, once you become a trade business owner, that becomes really tricky to keep tabs on all the costs on the different jobs and to figure out where you're making money and where you are not. Traditional accounting systems, you've got an accountant or a bookkeeper, and at the end of the year, they tell you you've made so much money or you've lost so much money. You may know intuitively where you've made the money and where you've lost it. If you want to grow your business, that you could, on a much more regular basis, assess which jobs are making money, which jobs are not, which operatives are making money, and which ones are not. Let's have a look how we track our cost using QuickBooks, project costing, and Plumsoft solutions to put the two together and give us up-to-date and real-time job costing.
So let's look at the power that Plumsoft solutions in combination with QuickBooks and up-to-date bookkeeping gives the business owner. So let's look at this job. There's a 3.7% margin. Let's see what's gone on there. So it's a 2,655 income. We can drill down on everything. We can see what happened there. There was a sales invoice that was raised, and that's our first part, the money that came in. Let's look at our costs. So we had our hourly time cost, £400. Let's see when that was there. So we can see we had one of the operatives there, Tyrone, was operating on the 7th and on the 8th. The total cost to company is £200 each, £25 an hour. And that's how we get to that. And then we can also have a little drill down on our cost of sales. So here we can see what we have bought is we bought the boiler and the main components for $18.61 from Plumbase. That went on a creditor's account. Then we bought some bits from Screwfix whilst we were on the job. It was a conversion, so a few materials needed. And then the next day, or a day later, I'm a bit suspicious about this because the job was done on the 7th and the 8th, and I see a bill on the 9th, and then I see another materials that were bought on the 13th of the 6th. Let's have a look what that's about, because by that time the job was done. So let's see if you used materials and just use that materials and then let's look at this. There's a diamond corset that's gone on this job. So that's why our profit is down. There's maybe some other issues as well, but see how quick and easy it is to get to the nitty-gritty here. And obviously this, we can choose to put it like that, but at least it explains what happened. So there's a £78. That's still not going to turn that job into a massive profit. I wonder what else is going on here. But with the power of having your books up to date through Plumsoft and QuickBooks, we can now drill down on these very easily. Let's look at our Plumbase invoice. Again, 2 ticks and I can access that. And there we can see everything that was bought and how much we paid for it. And then work through that. So we can see there's a boiler that was installed. Everything else is on here. Nothing untoward. So 2 things, it would seem that we either underpriced this job or something else is amiss. So we know there's a corset, that's not going to make the difference. We can see we simply underpriced this job, and that's the reason why by the time you add in the overhead for the office, £98 for a boiler installation, we could have really just gone and serviced the boiler. But with this, we can now see in real time what's happening with our jobs, and then we can make adjustments, adjust our templates, and when we move forward, make sure we never charge this kind of job at this kind of rate.